Hi, everyone, on this lovely Sunday, maybe Monday, depending on where you're coming from. But hello, and I'm so glad to have you here. I need a drink of Fresca, though. Why didn't I do this before I go live? I don't know. Kind of matches my outfit. Well, everyone, we are here for Stamp and Chat today, July 7th, 4 o'clock Mountain Time, 4:03, but who's counting, right? I hope you're having a lovely afternoon, hiding from the heat or enjoying the heat. I don't know. But I am hiding from the heat. Hello, Jean. Yes, I'm currently hiding from the heat, and I bet a lot of you are doing the same. And so, what better way to hide from the heat than to come on, stamp, chat, and work around a sketch? Hello, Carol. I'm doing good. I'm in full AC in a sleeveless dress, keeping myself cool. So, I know. I'm just going live whenever, Jill. Actually, Jill, last month I started Stamp and Chat Sketch, going live at 4 p.m. on Sundays. And then I had a retreat. And then my body was kicking my brr, brr. And so I've probably been really inconsistent with it, but this is a time that I go live. So I'm so happy to see all of you here. Okay, Jean, a nap counts as a super lovely afternoon. Today's the first day I didn't nap on this long weekend of mine, which started on Thursday. So I'm all about the nap. It doesn't even need to be a 20-minute power nap. It can be 2-hour nap. Because as we talked about before, like a lot of you, I don't sleep as well when it's hot. Then the sun comes into the house. So I get up earlier than I plan, but I'm all about like maximizing my time when the temps are coolest. So I do that. And then I come in when it gets hot and I do siesta time. And I'm going to try and talk my boss into continuing siesta time this week. I don't think she's going to go for it, but my friend told me that I need to tell them that it's my culture. That's my culture. It really is my summer culture. So I don't think I'm going to get very far, but it does sound really nice, right? Just go to work at like 6:30. So get in early, but then peace out from 2 to 4. Who do I have with me? Hello, Cassie. Oh, so I was gone today. I got up again fairly early, not super early, but I got up and I went over to Emmett, my hometown. It's about an hour away from where I live now, and saw my aunt, Diener. She's not watching, but it was her 78th birthday. So I took some balloons and I took a grumpy cat balloon too. Um, And that's what he was doing in the rearview mirror the whole time I was driving over. He was like just lined up with my rearview mirror. And so I just looked at for an hour. But then I dropped him off. I gave him to my aunt. So mm, good job, Jean. Keep that temp away as long as you can. So I saw some of you on Thursday night. That was super fun. We played with Market Goodness. And then one of the cards, when I was going to make yesterday I was working on this class, right? The sketched with measurements. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to take this card because there's something I like this layout. And I'm going to transform that into our sketch. And so here's our sketch today. And if you want to play along with me, here's what you do. You hang out, you chat, you talk about things, you ask questions. And then after this, I will post a photo of this over on my Facebook business page, The Stamping Zoo, as well as one or two of the cards that we make today. We're making 2. And then underneath that post, I would love it if you post your own creation inspired by this sketch. Okay. And then at the end of the month, I take all of those participants. I don't grade them or judge them or anything. I just take everybody who participated. Plus, I take everybody who was a customer in the month. And then I do a random drawing for a prize. And yes, I'm still behind on the June. Again, I'm in a little wonky, in a wonky catch up period, but we'll be doing that. Hopefully, I can do it tomorrow and get it posted and find out who the big winner is. So, please know that I mean, it's just for fun, right? But then I'm going to give you a little extra incentive to come on over and post your card for us and have fun in the sharing. The sharing part's fun. And then you may win a prize. Okay. Oh, yes, Jenny, that's right. The last time we met was on the 4th of July. Oh my goodness. We had already been dealing with it like on the 2nd, 3rd, then the 4th, of course, then the 5th. Now, knock on wood, not much last night. So I hope we're done. Hope everybody spent all their money and they have no more fireworks, right? Okay, I will show you this just briefly. Here's my current host code. If you would be so kind, when you are going and shopping with the Stamping Zoo, first of all, thank you so much. I do run this as a business, and you help me stay in business and bring you lots of fun product. Okay, when you shop with the Stamping Zoo, anybody in the US can shop with me. And as I said, I do appreciate you so much, and I like to take care of my customers just as well as I can. One thing you can do for me to ensure that that continues is for orders under $150, please use the posted host code. I usually change it towards the beginning of a month and each month. And when you add this host code onto your orders that are under $150, it allows me to group those orders and get some freebies back in return. And then I just bring them right back to you and give them away for the drawing. Or I put as much as I can. I would do this regardless, but I put just as much as I can into your class kits. Okay. So if I'm ever thinking, should I or shouldn't I add this extra little thing? I just add it because it brings me joy too. So that is our current code. And oh, that's closed now. That's full. But I do have a stamp camp set up for August and September. You can see those dates and the registration for that and more out at thestampingzoo.com, and then just hit the tab that has 3Q events. Okay, third quarter events. I have 2 online classes going on right now. They are Stamp-A-Stacks, which means you're going to make 8 cards that are fairly simple to follow the instructions. Okay, so they have a PDF written tutorial with color photos and good instructions, and you'll make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 different designs. And this is what the Country Flowers, sorry, kit includes. So lots of product along with that, and you get card bases and envelopes and my designs and anything that's not included in the featured bundle, I will die cut for you. No stamped images per Stampin' Up! Policy, but everything else, if I can include it, I include it. Okay. And then I have another one that is the Take to the Sky Stamp-A-Stack. Same layout, same cost, $45, includes priority shipping, which is $10. And then if you just want to purchase a PDF of either of these classes, it's just $10. Oh, cool. Anna says she just finished making the Country Flowers kit and it's beautiful. There you go. A satisfied customer. Thank you for the feedback, Anna. It means the world because how else do I better my best if you guys don't tell me what you like, etc. So I appreciate that. I will show you the cards for both of those classes when we point down to my desk. Now I have the Zubilee Crafty Kit. It comes out to you every month about the 20th of the month. This is also for $45 per month, including shipping. You get, again, about $25 of product. The difference between this one and the last one is that these are, the cards and the projects are stepped up just a little bit, more of an avid level projects. There are videos that are associated with these, again, because there's different layering, etc. It is this month, the featured bundle is the Country Birdhouse, which is so fun. So we're going to make, I've kind of settled on making 6 projects, and I do say projects because it's not always cards. Okay, I try to throw in at least one 3D item, and it's not going to be difficult with the Country Birdhouse at all. So please take a look at this. You can sign up for 1 month, for many months. It is a continuing subscription, so you will be billed on the same date every month unless you cancel or pause it. Both options are available. However, if you sign up and receive it for 6 continuous months, in the 6th month, I send you a goodie bag full of all sorts of current Stampin' Up! Product. And so please keep that in mind. That's a little enticement. However, as I said, you're free to come and go from that class just like any other class, okay? And then finally, don't forget that the Glass Mat Studio is back, $60 US. And what can I say? Everybody needs it. I love it. So I think everyone needs it, right? Okay, let's add this guy and remove this guy. And then do a little switcheroo. Okay, so let's see, a couple things I wanted to talk about. First of all, here's the sketch, right? So we've got 4¼ by 5½. This is very simple sketch. A 2x4 rectangle over here, and then a 2 3/8 circle. I will vary this a lot. I think that this falls into this, so I'm not going to use the exact same measurements this time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, right? In fact, I don't make a card today that looks exactly like this, but it's your jumping off point. All right. So just know that it doesn't have to look exactly like this. For instance, this is one of the cards that we made on Thursday night with the Market Goodness, and I love it so much. It still has a naked inside. Oh, don't look. Keep your children away. But yes, KZ says she loves the glass mat. Me too, which is why you see it every time you come live with me. I love this for my online classes. I take it out when I have in-person classes, so it travels with me now. All right, so here's that cute Market Goodness. Oh my gosh. And so, of course, this shape has taken the place of the rectangle, and this oval has taken the place of the circle. And I'm not mad at that, okay? So if you want to vary your creations that much, go ahead and do it. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Mary Ellen. You remind me to please ask you, if you wouldn't be so kind, to share this video over to your own social media sites. It helps the Stamping Zoo get through, claw through, dig through all those algorithms that want to bury it. Okay? And it also, you may find that one of your virtual friends is also a paper crafter or wants to be a paper crafter. And then wouldn't that be fun? You find somebody else to add to your crafty community. You will see in the descriptions below, I have given you registration links to the classes that I talked about. I've also given you a link to join my team. What would be better than getting all of your product at a discount? Well, that's how you can do it. You start out by purchasing a starter kit, which costs $99 plus tax, and in exchange, you get $125 of product of your choice. And then you get all sorts of perks and extras from both Stampin' Up! And as a part of being on my team, the Zoo Crew. You can read all about that by, again, clicking the link in the description down below. And thank you so much for considering me to be a team member. I would love to be your team member, your team leader, and everybody has a place on my team. Okay, don't forget that. It's very important. You're okay, Keshi. Okay, let's see. I have lots of cards here, but I want to show you the cards for the classes that I have currently. I have a lot of classes coming up. We're going to be doing a Citrus Blooms class as well, which is gorgeous. And let me get the airplanes because those turned out so fun. I love them so. Uh-oh. So as I said, you'll be making 8 cards with each kit. Okay, so you get quite a few. And I pre-cut all the cardstock for you. I'm laughing because I'm like, seriously, Lisa? I don't think about that when I'm making these cards with all these layers. I just think about what I like. Okay. And I think about what you guys like too. Because as you craft with me more and more, of course, I learn your style. Okay. So here's the country flowers class. And remember, you get two of each supplies to make two of each of these cards, plus extra DSP and embellishments. Okay. So there's the first design. Here we've got the second design, oh so sweet. And you will have fun using a little bit of your Stampin' Blends, colored pencils, whatever you'd like to use to do a little coloring. So it's not a ton of coloring, but it's enough that you get some coloring fun, right? So please keep that in mind. Those are the four cards from the Country Flowers. And then these are, let's see if I have some out of envelopes. I don't, but that's okay. So you will get, these are the Take to the Sky cards, which I love also. And so lots of die cuts and embellishments, and you get a half pack of the designer series paper plus a quarter pack of the textured metallics so that you can make your vintage planes sparkle and shine however you would like to. You get some extra supplies. You get a full pack of the industrial trinkets that I'm showing on these cards. And then as I use different ribbons, etc., you get those extra supplies too. This one, I love the color combo. I mean, it's fun, right? More beautiful card inside. And then finally, you get this guy that's a little gadgety. He's a little gadgety, right? Your plane flies across the sky. And so you work with magnets, okay? So please keep in mind that I will be selling these cards, I don't know, until I can't get the supplies. But of course, you can order them right now because we have all the supplies in inventory. Yay! Okay, so thanks for letting me show you those, and I hope that they pique your interest enough to take a class with me. This is a great introduction to the Stamping Zoo. You get a lot of cards and a lot of supplies, and then just a handy PDF. I email it to you. You can print it off, take it with you on vacation, whatever you want. Okay, everyone. So again, this was the inspo, right? The inspiration card that led to the sketch. And then these are the two cards we're going to make. What? So again, like I really was playing with the sketch this time, right? So for this one, I used the same tag as on the Market Goodness. And then I moved the little circle. I kind of assumed that was the circle in this one, okay? This is the beautiful winterly treetops. Wow, blank inside. Shocking. And then this is a really cool set of dies. They're standalone dies, and I'm going to show you where they are. And if I don't show you, please remind me in the comments. But this is just a beautiful little happy birthday card. Oh gosh, didn't have time for that either. But lots of shine and sparkle, and it's really fun with just die cutting. Okay, and so then here's our rectangle back here, and then I've kind of morphed our circle into another tag. I'm going to feature, as you can see here, I have all these cool shapes, and these are actually all a set of tags that are available to you right now. They went live on the 3rd, and they are online exclusives, and so I will show you that too, and they are called Greetings of the Season. But as you can tell, they're easily morphed into just die cuts, right? Just because there's a die cut hole at the top of all of them doesn't mean that you can't hide that, right? It's behind the bird on this one. And it's right here on this tag behind the bee. So they're very easy to hide. This one has one here and one there. Well, it's a perfect place for an embellishment. So don't let that stop you. And oh my gosh, I mean, these things they're great shapes. Look how interesting that is. So this was one that I was having fun with. It's quite large, and I like that. And I did feature that in one of my Zoo Days of Christmas from, what was it, 2 weeks ago, I think. So if you want to see more things that are done with the Greetings of the Season bundle, then just take a look back in the history. And I don't remember which day it was, but I tried to put that in the title. So, gosh, hi, there's a lot of people here. Very nice. And it's so nice to see you. You guys are still giving me lots of fireworks emojis. I know, right, guys? Ay, ay, ay. Casey's working on Christmas cards. Perfect. Roz still recuperating. Oh, from shoulder surgery. I'm glad you're here with us, though, at least to watch, right? Hopefully, you can keep snapshots of all the pictures that interest you. One little thing that came in today, actually. Every celebration dies. This item number is 164991. These are the dies that accompany the next 3 months of Paper Pumpkin. So if you order Paper Pumpkin, you don't have to have these, but they're like a little way, easy way to step up your Paper Pumpkin. I believe they're 12 bucks. And so it's a hooray die cut, a leaf, and then I feel like in this current in the July kit, we're going to have an image, a flower image that we can die cut. So enjoy. And again, that's called Every Celebration Dies. All right. Not every celebration dies. That doesn't sound very nice. Every celebration, and then die cuts for that. Okay, so here's why I ended up getting an order today because I made a rookie mistake. Okay, you know I'm a Francophile and you know I love French, but people I give cards to don't necessarily love French, and they definitely don't speak French. So I got all excited and I ordered this, and then I was like, okay. So I just went ahead. It had already shipped. Okay. So I just went ahead and ordered an added stamp set. But this is what I'm going to be using in the In Color Club. And it's going to be super fun. And I can't wait. And I know the color and you don't, but you will. You'll know the color soon. Okay, so that's the feature, and that's why I got. Then I was like, well, if I'm ordering that English stamp set, then I may as well throw these in there. Right? You can't just order one thing. That's crazy. Okay, everybody, we're going to get started. So I'm going to bring in the supplies. I've pre-cut some of the supplies, right? For this beautiful sending thanks. And again, this suite is called, well, I don't remember what the suite's called, but the bundle's called Winterly Treetops. You can't get it right now. Okay, you had to get it like months ago. It's part of we had a demonstrator only event called Creativity Now, and this is what we could pre-order and that they used in the class. Okay, so it's beautiful. I love it, and this is the stamp set. And oh, by the way, you will be able to buy it in August as a demo pre-ordered, or in September with the new mini catalog. Okay, so it is coming your way. Otherwise, why would I be playing with it? And if you didn't get it in Creativity Now, that's okay because it's coming your way. But I am going to take a minute to show you. Look at this business right here. So this is not part of the sketch. This is just part of me showing you the die cut, right? So this is like really matte frame. Yeah, frame die. And I love it. And then again, I used some of their shape, and I think it was from that. Did I use? Well, anyway, I don't know where that came from, but it's super cool. And then finally, okay, I have too many things over here. And then finally, I just die cut the bird out of the paper. So please watch for this. Again, we will play with this off and on, and we'll play with it more, of course, once it's available to you. So probably in August, she's going to resurface. Okay, the Winterly Treetops. It has so it has paper, as I said. It also has some beautiful embellishments. Can I find them? No. Okay. Did I give them away? Did I just had finished up a huge BOGO sale. Did I put them in somebody's order? I don't know. But I'll get some when the new catalog goes live. And then there's this really cool natural tones linen thread. So I want you to be aware this is not like the In Colors twine, which is fine, but it's not my favorite because it's really chunky and clunky. Okay. So it's a great color, but you definitely have to untwist it and unravel it. Whereas this is, it's a little softer than the, no, it feels just like the natural linen thread that we use. Only it's in garden green, probably copper clay, and blueberry bushel or night of navy. I think it's blueberry bushel. But anyway, it's beautiful and it's coming again with all of these things. Okay. So keep it in mind. Like, I'm going to let you forget. Get real. I won't. Carol, you like them? Are you telling me you like the Mediterranean bundle? Citrus? Winterly, is it really a word? I, I guess it is for our catalog. Like, kind of like unbounded love. Can we just call it boundless love or something like that? Anyway, that's just me. I don't run things. And I love the product, so I'm going to let it go. All right. So I was coordinating with the designer series paper, right? And so I used gray granite and I cut out the card base in gray granite and a couple of die cuts. Now, where is my bone folder? Come on. Here, and so it begins with me fumbling around for stuff. Right? This is why I have to have extras, not because I'm in different locations, but because I just misplaced them. I don't know. And then I have a piece of cherry cobbler. This is 4 by 5 1/4. The next one will be as well. Well, kind of. Scratch that. This is 4 by 5 1/4. This is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Oh, thank you, Carol. Carol, good eye. Carol says my die cut on that winterly treetop is from the Mediterranean bundle. Okay. So there we go. Thank you. I'm always thinking about what's coming up. I'm like, yes, I'm having a class about that soon. Okay. And then this is again that die cut that was on the Market Goodness. And then I added another one that is also from that same set of dies. I know I can use the edge of my clear block to make a fold. That is true. So I should just keep that in mind, shouldn't I, Jenny? And just be like, okay, bone folder, done. All right. Now I have taken this and I have run it through an embossing folder that's also part of the Winterly Treetops suite of products. And it's a humongous, oh, birch die. Look at that thing. It's so fun. It's 3D. Okay. And so you can do all sorts of inking techniques with this. I just ran it through dry. And then this is what happens to it. I think it looks great. If I don't, I mean, if I can say so myself, I think it looks great. All right, then. Glad we've established that. And also, I mean, can we please talk about the heat or not talk about the heat? So I am going into the mode. You know, if you watched me before, you know that I like it about 55 degrees. So it's only going to be 100 degrees more than that. So as you can imagine, I'm not going to be very happy. Even if it's not actually 155, even if it's like 109, which is forecasted. I don't know. Do you want to know me? I'm not sure. But, you know, I've got to keep my head about me because I do need to go to work and I prefer not getting fired for bad attitude, right? So I've been trying to like plan ahead, make my upcoming work week as easy as possible. Once I get done with having fun with you guys here, I am going to grill some kebabs that I picked up from Whole Foods, and I have already like washed my greens to have nice salads. And so that's what I'm going to have for the next couple of days, 2, maybe 3 days at least. And just kind of mix those up in different ways. Grilling them, obviously, no oven work will be done. Look at this beautiful paper. Oh, it's like birds are just kind of hanging out in the birch in the winter. Doesn't But I thought that the way I was making this, it didn't come off as an overtly wintry Christmas card. Like I would send this right now and feel like that's just fine. Okay, and then this one's going to be plain, and I am just going to adhere it right now. I do want you to adhere it with liquid or tear and tape. Kind of be careful if you want to use Seal Plus because it likes to rip up paper that has been embossed because it's so tough, super tough. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this kind of along this way. And then, of course, we have this, but we're going to hide it behind the bird. And then I have this, and I want the die cut hole to be on the left side so that I can hide it with an embellishment. And frankly, if it was on the right side, I could hide it with an embellishment there too. In fact, let's just twist it. We will do so. Okay. So, yes, Lisa's going to have some tasty kebabs now. What were they? Oh, let's see. Black pepper marinade on the beef. It's excellent though. And then the chicken looked like, oh yeah, Texas barbecue. It really caught my eye because it had green and red peppers in it. Oh yeah, no, Jean. I cleaned my oven like about 6 weeks ago because I was like, okay, it's now or it's November. Okay, so I'm going to use the sending thanks and much love. These are shown at 85%. So the images are quite large. Look at that. And we can either stamp the bird or die cut the bird. I'm going to go ahead and die cut the bird again because it's such a beautiful image and I want you to be able to see that paper. Okay, so let's get this going. I feel like I should test it just, because I don't want to have to cut my die again. It's beautiful. Okay. So this is, of course, cherry cobbler because the bird has some cherry cobbler. I know that because of the color information that's given to us with the stamp. Okay, so I'm kind of off to the side because I do have the bird coming in. I'm also catching a lot of glare. I hope it, oh, shoot. Guys, I'm going to do that. It looks a little bit different than the other side, but we're just going to do it and see how it looks. Let's see if I can get it straight this time. What is wrong with me? Okay, no, hold it. Let's see. Is that straight? Not really. Okay, well, so we are going to do it again, but we're going to do it this other way. Just a minute. Let me see. Do I have some gray granite hiding out here? Where are you, gray granite? I think I do. Right here. Okay. So since I can't seem to get that right, then we're going to do it this way. Okay. And then we're going to die cut that. Okay, Jill, your thermostat is broken. Ugh. What? You and your fan are what? Do you mean you have no AC? Oh God. That's an emergency. Book a flight and get over here right away. Remember, I was doing the big cleanup of the AC unit. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but I didn't like clean it up. Like I have a man for that. But I have a service guy that I call for that. But I removed all dirt and debris from the area, and then I changed the fan, changed the filter, the fan. Yeah, I shouldn't be trusted. No, I changed the filter, And so I hope we're good to go. Okay, since I couldn't get myself straightened out, I'm going to stamp first and then put the die on it. Yes. Yeah, I have that same self-cleaning oven, and my gosh, I mean, I don't know how hot it gets. I can't remember. 550, something like that. Hot enough that I am not interested. Okay, just not. And so if they can't go in a crock pot or on the grill, they're not having it. I'll eat salad, which is tasty, right? So like who wouldn't want salad? But I also have I've been doing this cold coffee, iced coffee situation for a couple of months. I'm loving it. And so I pre-made, excuse me, I pre-made some of that so that I can just, oh, I got a big bag of ice. Okay, you guys don't want to know all this. It's minutia, right? But it's what goes through my brain when I get the call that it's going to be hot. I'm like, oh, dear Lord. Oh, Kelly Clarkson, going to have some problems here. Okay. No dog walking. God, I can't believe I said that out loud. No dogs, you know what, this week. No sense in doing that. It's going to be too hot for them. So I'm going to get up. I mean, I'm not having my walker come. So I'm going to be doing it probably a couple of mornings, which is good. Yeah, we can all get out and about. Okay, so this is one of the pages that you can die cut all of these little birdies. This one's beautiful, but I thought it was too big for our sketch. Okay, so this is also beautiful. Jean says she asked Alexa, and Alexa said winterly is a word. What is that called? Not an adverb, but it ends in ly. Not an adverb, but it's, some other piece of grammar. Okay, so I'm going to cut this little cutie out. And I mean, these birds were colored by our artist or concept artist. I believe with blends. Yeah, I believe they used blends. So you can get the same or very similar effect with blends, but you can also use watercolor pencils or blender pens, the elusive blender pen, right? One of the OG tools that are excellent. So you can use all sorts of things. And then, of course, you can color them this way, or you can go off on a tangent because if you have any ideas or any questions about color combos, you can ask Roz and KZ because, they're over in Florida. You can ask Joan because they are in places where there's lots of birds that I would call exotic birds, right? Florida and Australia. So please keep them in mind. They can tell you all sorts of color combos. Okay, there's our beautiful set of dies, a large set of dies with this bundle, especially that frame. I mean, the frame is going to be perfect for all Christmas cards, I think. I think it's going to be beautiful, just done in some nice paper with a little bit of ink blending on the needles, and then put a sentiment somewhere on the card, and boom, it's not going to get any prettier than that. Okay. What? I don't want to cut his little tail off. There we go. Okay, I got it situated now. Okay. So, yes, I am going to miss my lovely naps, but somebody's got to make money in this household. And those dogs are bums, I tell you, useless. They don't even try to TikTok. They don't get themselves out on Instagram, nothing. They won't play in a little pool. You know what, Jenny? They got spoiled as babies because I took them to a dog daycare before I learned they hated it. And the dog daycare, the one thing they really liked at the dog daycare was that there was a pool, but I mean a big pool. And so then I've gotten in little pools before, and I swear they're like, seriously, girl. And they show me the hand. They won't even get in there and splash around. They are not, they're like, I don't know what you're trying to sell me here, but now I did take them to a pool. I probably told you guys this because it was so kind of odd. Um, Last summer, I found a pool through this app called Swimply, um, like swim with a PLY on the end, kind of like Winterly, right? And people rent out their pools, mostly to people. Um, but this one was this one place several miles away would let you bring your dogs. And so I took them, and it got to be like Cash kind of tried, but after a while, it was me. I'd get in the pool because I love it. And then Tango wouldn't get out, and Cash wouldn't get in. And so it was like, oh my God, I need another set of hands here. Because like I had these little harnesses on them that were not for the water, but they were really nice harnesses, and they have handles on them, like you can carry them like a purse. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of Seal Plus on this, and I cut out a white bird because I want to reinforce this die cut so that when I put it up on, because this is just DSP, when I put it up on dimensionals, I want it to be strong enough to handle that and go through the Christmas mail. Say, okay, so anyway, yeah. Then I was stuck with this dilemma. Like, I have one dog who will not get out of the pool. Like, I would take him out and he would run around to this. They had like this little floaty, like, picture a dock, except it was blue and floaty. So it was a long piece of this floaty material that was in the middle of their pool. That's how you could get into it. It didn't, like, you couldn't walk into it. And so would just run in a crazed circle trying to get on that. And then Cash, I had to grab by that little handle, and then he just wanted out. Oh my God. It's like, seriously, now I know slightly what a mother of twins feels like. I was like, kids, can we get on the same page, please? Nope. And anyway, so I kind of skipped it for so far. The people were so nice though, and the little girl wanted to play with the dog so badly, and I was like, well, this one hates children. I didn't say that, but I said, this one's really nervous around kids. So she respected that, but it only made her want to love Cash more. He's kind of little, and kids, well, I don't know, maybe everybody does, I don't know, but people feel like, "Oh, I wanna go pick that dog up," and he's like, "Oh, no, you didn't. Not with me, you didn't." I always call him, okay, isn't it Boston? Uh, Baseball. Okay, and I'm going out on a limb here trying to use a sports reference, but, that guy, Big Poppy, isn't he from Boston? Yeah, okay. So I call Tango Big Poppy. I call him a lot of nicknames, but I call Tango Big Poppy sometimes because he's fluffy and 4 or 5 pounds heavier than Cash. And then I call Cash Little Poppy with a Big Poppy attitude. And that is very much the case. Like, he will let you know if you are bothering him. Not with his mom. He knows to back down. But like with Tango, no. He will, if Tango really bothers him, he'll go at Tango, even though he knows statistically it never works out for him because Tango's so much heavier. So now that they're each 12, I think they're kind of like people, like they've taken a little bit of the fight out of them, thank God. But yeah. Okay, hold it. Why can't you pet dogs, Jenny? I was going to ask you the other day because we were talking about dogs and having a nice pet instead of, we were missing hugs. Okay, here's our little one little die hole. We're going to get rid of that with the bird. Okay. And then the other one we're going to get rid of with some beautiful gray and slate, basic gray and smoky slate pearls. Oh, you're allergic. Darn it. That is a bummer. And I know some dogs are called, well, some dogs are, what do you call them? Hypoallergenic. My dogs are that type of breed. And I'm not saying that they would work for you or not. I don't know. Because I don't believe I am allergic to dogs. I don't. I have allergies, and I've never wondered if it's dogs or not. But I will tell you that cats, I'm much more allergic to, and I know because I get a headache. Um, so I get it. Like then that is not very much fun, right? Look at this! Yay! All right, I'm not putting an any in here. We're gonna have an any just later. What is Central Illinois? What are we talking about? Oh, hello, Kathy. Kathy, are you live again? Come on, girl. It's nice to see you. Okay, so anyway, here's our first card with the Winterly, yes, it's a word, treetops. And that will be coming your way if you didn't get it as a demonstrator during our special demonstrator event, which is why you want to be a demonstrator. Then you can get it in August on pre-order as a demonstrator or with a starter kit, or in September for everyone. Okay. And we're going to play with it until we're sick of it. So I'm not going to go too much into it right now. Now we're going to make this card, which I'm in love with. And in fact, I'm in love with it so much that when I went to see my aunt today, I came in here and made another version of this card, only in all of it was Petunia Pop. Okay. So I don't have that to show you because I gave it away, but I will, however, pull up. Let me pull up something here, the website, so I can show you what these dies look like when you are going to find them for yourself because you're going to want them, right? Okay. Oh, actually, let me just do this. Let's just go into, oh my gosh, speaking of allergic, I'm getting stuffed up all of a sudden. Why? I don't know. Okay. So let me pull this up. Like you are going to thestampingzoo.com. Hello. And there's our beautiful llama and the host code so that you can find it there as well. You can find it at the top of my emails, the top of Facebook, and the top of my webpage. Okay. Okay, so happenings. Here's the shop now, July to December 2024 events. Chopped. Please don't forget about Chopped. It goes on every month. It's so fun, and we would love to have you join us. Join the Zoo Crew, right? If you would like to join my team, this is where you do it. Join the Birthday Club. Okay, please join the Birthday Club. And catalog requests. Okay, so we're going to hit the shop now because we are revved and ready to go, aren't we? We love the shopping. I need to change my catalog links. I just noticed that. I can't believe it. I haven't taken that mini out. Wanted to say. Okay, so this is what you will see when you log into Shop with Me. You, of course, will see this little tiny picture of me with dark brown hair. I need to change it, but you'll see all about the beautiful kits. We talked about a couple of those on Thursday. And then you can also just hit the menu, hit shop products, hit die cutting, hit dies. And you can, there's a few different ways to find lots of different things. You can also sort by the newest, okay? Or you can also just go up into the search bar when you first get in here and you can search wanted to say, because you're watching my video and I'm telling you, that's the name of them. Oh my gosh, there they are. They're on low inventory. With $39. They're so fun. Now look, there's like a bubble word and then there's a detailed word for each of these. you're too kind, happy birthday, feel better soon, and celebrate. And then you get all of these little elements. So a flower, a bow, a present. The bow can go on top of the present. Hearts and stars. And this is what they actually look like. How many are there? I don't know. Too many to count. This is something that the company has done with it. And then here's another one. Beautiful. Okay. And then, of course, we are going to have our own fun with it right now with the happy birthday card. All right. So let me get back to you. Hello again. Okay. And let me show you the pieces and parts for this. So this is, let's see, what my inspiration was this paper, which is the Country Eyelet paper. It's gorgeous. And I've been wanting for a couple of days, I've been stuck on this denim and I'm like, I want to make a card with the denim colors. Okay. So I got this out. Misty Moonlight is like the perfect accompaniment. And if you look in the legend for this paper, that's what they used. Okay. And then I love Petunia Pop with this. So pink and blue. And I also grabbed some of the glimmer paper in Petunia Pop. You can buy this. This is in a package, one sheet of each of the newest in colors. Or if you're in my in color club, you already get them. And finally, we have a card base. Jenny. Thank you to Jenny for the reminder. And we have this. Why do we have this? Oh, yeah. No, that was just an extra idea I had. We don't need it. Okay. So let's do a few die cuts. We need this one. And just like I reinforced that bird, I am going to reinforce this smaller rectangle because we're going to pop it up on dimensionals. And finally, I was using the beautiful striped iridescent ribbon. I believe it's back in stock, but if it isn't, it'll be back soon. Okay. So you can color it. I've colored it in a lot of videos, so I'm just going to leave it as is. I think it's gorgeous. And then I used, for the die cutting, I used the perennial postage dies. And so let's see, we need, is this one that size? Yes. We need this guy. And I'm going to tape him so I don't lose track here. We need this guy. And then we need over here, we need one of those other die cuts from the tags, the greetings of the season tags. Okay. I'm getting I ordered some new magnet sheets. Some of my magnet sheets, you reuse them, of course, but some of them are like, okay, I've been reused enough. So I have some new ones coming. Yay. Oh, yes. Ah, yes, it has been. I mean, we're doing a PSA for dogs. Now, I have heard this, and you guys have probably heard this as well. If you are thinking of walking your dogs, once it has heated up, first of all, who are you that you want to go out by yourself? But when it's hot. But secondly, put your bare hand on the asphalt. And if you can't hold it there comfortably for 5 seconds, then your dog doesn't want to go out in it. And that should be the end of it because they will actually, I've seen these gruesome pictures on the internet, they'll get blistered and burned. So when you know better, you do better, right? And so, if you're thinking you want to go out and it's 105 and you're going to walk the dog, please don't do that. The dog does not want to go out when it's 105. Now, the dog might not tell you that because, hey, they're dogs. And especially if you have a lab or something that only wants to just move forward, they don't know any better. So you have to be the voice of reason for them, okay? Okay, we have 2 of our pieces. Now I need one more of the rectangle. Okay. And Get that in there. And then I need a big rectangle. Oh, let's see. I need a big rectangle and in this. Okay, so I think it's the largest one. Let me double check. It is. It is. Okay, so this is like a 4x6 piece, and it's really kind of just fits. Has anyone ordered the circus kit? I ordered the circus kit, but it's not here yet. Okay, and I didn't expedite it, so I don't know when it'll be here. But once it's here, rest assured, I will show you. It looks so adorable. Yeah, no clowns, no clowns. No clowns. I think they even knew, like, don't put clowns on these cards. That'll go south real quick. I mean, I'm sorry for anybody who's an actual clown, but nobody likes that. It's too creepy, especially after that Stephen King show, It. Uh-uh. Which I didn't watch, by the way, but I read the book because I was young and stupid. And then that's stuck in my head, right? Uh-oh, Roz is gonna get mad now. She gets so upset when she sees people walking or jogging their dogs. I know. I am with you on that. Like, catch a clue bird. I mean, in the days of the internet, you should just know, right? Shouldn't you? Well, hello, Tony, and nice to see you. Is this the Tony that I've talked with before? Regardless, hello, and I'm glad you're here. Okay, so dies, lots of fun dies, right? And those are going to go off to the side now. Now we're going to like glue and dimensionalize and all sorts of fun stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, well, we're not done with dimensionals. I mean, we're not done with the die cuts because we need to cut the words, but I wanted to show you on the cardstock piece, the piece that is going in the front, I am definitely putting adhesive sheet on that. On the glimmer piece, I am not putting dimensional sheet on that because in this particular instance, I am putting it up on dimensionals, but also they're pretty big. You'll see they're pretty big. And so you don't really need to put this part on a glimmer. I mean, you don't need to put it on adhesive sheet. You don't need to put the bubble part of the word onto adhesive sheet. Okay, so let me grab those. I'm not done yet. So silly. The like word part. So that's this. Happy birthday is this. That's where we do have adhesive over here. And let's cut these stars out because they're beautiful. But I haven't seen them yet because I haven't cut them out. So we're going to find out how beautiful they are. And why don't I just bring the mini in? I mean, come on. We have plenty of room. Plenty of room. Okay. I know we have to watch out. Well, for the kids too. That's right, because kids don't know any better. Kids don't know any better. They don't know they need sunscreen and all that business, do they? You have to tell them. You have to help them out. Or, you know, they need us to be their voice of reason. Okay, so this, let's see, are these stars separate or together? I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Speaking of French, since I have a French stamp set now, you know, me and French. What? Where'd that go? Oh, here we go. I think it is together. Oh, I love it. It's together. I love that. I was secretly hoping it would be together. So you can cut them out. You can cut them apart, but they are together. And there's some more embossing in there, but there's too much reflection off of the glimmer paper. So just don't worry about that part. Okay, now get off there. Okay. And then this guy, I still have plenty over here. I think I'm going to make sure that it stays over on this side. Okay. So yes, I've been watching The Bear and I really like it. And I thought I would. It's not like, oh, a shocker, because it's about a guy opening a restaurant. But it's set in Chicago, which like I love. No, I don't want to live there. Hello. For the same reasons that I don't really want to be here because of the weather. But anyway, no, I'm not moving there, but I'll watch a show about it and I hope to go visit again. Okay, this happy birthday are two separate words. Okay. And like I said, if you want high, what do I want to say? If you want a lot of definition, then don't use the same color paper as the glimmer paper, right? I used white earlier and it really popped out, but the rest of the card was Petunia Pop. And so I needed it to, it was like this little pop of white. Oh, they're so cute. They're going to go like right down here on this part. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so this guy, oh, I think I'm going to use liquid. So it squishes out into the different little postage notches. Okay. And then this guy goes here. So this wasn't really a layer on my sketch. It should have been a layer on my sketch. I'm sorry. The sketch was pretty simple. I needed another layer. Just pretend. That's why you can really do what you want on the sketch, especially this week. Okay, so everybody should be posting a sketch from this week because, like, it's a rectangle and a circle. Come on. We all can make an idea with a rectangle and a circle. And plus, I'm giving you 3 other ideas, right? The stars are so cute together. And hello, Roxanne. How are you? Okay. Hello, Cindy. Coming in really late. Maybe I am, Tony. When's your birthday? I could be making your birthday card. We just might be making it and we didn't even know it. Fun. This one is going to be that way, right? Because we're going to hide that tag holder. We're going to hide that little die cut circle with the word birthday. Hey, now these things aren't popping out. Come on. Now you're going to cause me problems. I should have popped them out before I took the adhesive sheet off. Because if you don't hang on to them, then they stick to the back of the word. And that's kind of annoying. They go, oh, fine. You want me to come out? Okay. How about this? See, like this. Okay. That's why nails come in handy. They are ordinary, necessary business expenses. That's okay, Cindy. You can watch from the beginning at any time, right? Exactly. Your birthday's on the 12th of July. Cool. It's going to be a hot one, FYI. You already knew that, though. You knew that, though. Okay, so then this is just going to go on top. It fits in quite nicely. It's not difficult to do this part. It really just kind of lays down. You get it started, which I start on this side probably because I'm left-handed. I don't know. Start whichever way you want. And then as long as you get like one letter down, it really kind of starts. Okay, we're going to pop this one out. This one feels like it needs me to pull the sticker off. And then they will come out. Yes, the stars are so cute together. And I mean, they're pretty little. Who wants to put all those together? But sometimes we have little tiny separate pieces, right? And it's like, okay, I'm going to do it because it's cute, but that's going to make me cross-eyed. Well, this one is like you can choose either or. Okay. Okay. Oh, so pretty. With this glimmer paper, and of course, this glimmer paper does not shed, so don't be worried about that. Okay. Now, as you can see, oh, I'm almost out of. Let me see if I have another sheet. There we go. I I don't really want to bother with all the pieces and parts of the outside for this one because the regular hexagon shape fits so nicely into this one. I think there was only like one place where I was thinking, maybe a mini would be better, but I'm sure Stampin' Up! Planned it this way. So as long as you just watch what you're doing, look, see, they go in there quite nicely, don't they? Oh, yeah, nice. I know, Cindy. What is it about chicken enchiladas? I made some a couple of weeks ago, white chicken enchiladas, yum, with green chili. And then I cut them into squares and put them in the freezer so that I can microwave them. Yes, I know. Just stay inside. That's right. Just stay inside. You can celebrate your birthday inside. You know what? I have to celebrate my birthday inside too sometimes because it's December 16th. So it's just a different kind of weather. It's just kind of a different weather reason. Okay. And this guy, okay. And then this, what did I say? You just have to, it fits across here perfectly. And guess what? Then it hides that. You never even knew it was there. It's perfecto. Okay, and then this guy, I think I want to glue this on before before I pop it up on dimensionals. Let's see. Here we go. So we have a lot of surface area with this star and this one. But the other ones, since they're going to be popped up, I am not going to bother them. And if we get those across there, the rest of them just kind of fall into place, don't they? Oh, so sweet. Okay, let's grab this. Let's see. I had a couple of loose pieces from a class I did or something. So let's see if I can get these taken care of. Now, the other thing I was doing is, let's see, I was tying this a little different than I had been because I felt like my ribbon, my bow was always trying to have its loops. It's always looked upside down. So let's see. Of course, we want these. Good job, Roz. Ooh, banana peanut butter cream pie. That's what Tony's having for her birthday. That's a good man right there. At least he's good with the banana. With the birthday pie, that sounds delicious. Good job, Tony's husband. It's a good call. Okay. And I'm going to bring these loops in a little bit, right? Because I don't want the bow. Let's see. I don't want the bow to be wearing the DSP. I want the other way around. And look, my loops are upside down again. It's so wonky. I know I'm doing something that has to do with being left-handed, but you can also just you can talk one side into coming down. Okay, so just do that. Yeah, no, Jenny, I'm not doing that. You can call Instacart and your ice cream might cost $30, but you won't have to go outside. And guess what? Sometimes in this household, it's worth it. Maybe this coming week. No, I don't know. But yeah, I feel the same way. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to go out and get that. No, thank you. Okay, cute as a bug. Close enough. My bow's a little bonk, but also I can just. Oh, I know what I'll do. Where are glue dots? Yes. No Instacart. Oh, and you don't trust DoorDash. Okay. I tried. The only thing I don't care with DoorDash, if I'm thinking of the right thing, yeah, DoorDash, is you have to sign up with them and then just try and not sign up. Try and get the automatic payments to stop. That is not how I run my subscription kits, by the way. They're very easy to halt. And that's because when you deal with somebody like DoorDash who will not let you halt very easily, it makes you never want to deal with them again, which is what I told them. I was direct, not rude about it. It was like, finally, when I got someone online, of course, and I was like, I pushed the button and canceled this several times. Well, 3 different months. In 3 different months, you've billed me, and I want you to stop billing me. And then they were like, all right, we're going to go ahead and cancel it, but well, I'm adding inflection, right? They texted me, but of course they're like, we're going to go ahead and cancel, but I need you to know that you can't sign up again for 90 days. And I go, good. And I won't be signing up ever again because you won't let me cancel this easily. And now it's the principle of the thing, isn't it? It's like, I don't care if I'm dying and I need something delivered. You can forget it. Okay, so we have this little rectangle, but it's okay because it's going to end up looking mostly like our sketch, right? Because this piece is long. It's probably 2/3 the length of our little rectangle. Okay, so easy to do. What I do to like part of it's going to be glued, okay, because this is up on dimensionals already, and part of it needs to have its own dimensionals. So what I do is I take my finger, I kind of put it where it doesn't need dimensionals, and I turn it over, and I know that this part is not gonna have dimensionals. That's what I know. Okay, I cannot cut those one-handed, so I'll be putting these on. Jean says she loves having her groceries delivered, and yes, we talked about this before. The guys take good care of her. It's a small town. They come in, and they put the groceries away, right? I love it. I don't let them in my house only because the dogs would be tripping them all over, you know what I mean? But there's something to be said for having the groceries delivered to your door, literally to your door. And might I say this, I don't that's not a normal course of having the groceries delivered. But when I do have the groceries delivered, I'm a horrible person and I have them bring an extra few 12 packs of soda because I don't like to carry it. I know I'm horrible, but I give them a tip. I tip them. Okay, I might have this one over too far. I think I do. Hold on. That's okay. Your dad, you think you're going to call your dad? Oh, that's nice. Hey, that's a good little setup. Have your dad do it. That sounds great. Okay, really? Boy, that little finger trick that I had going on didn't work. I'm over way too far. Let's take this one and put it there. Okay. All right. Okay, now what? Come on, cool it. I like to bring it so that you can still see a little bit of the DSP on that side. And then this situation, oh, and I love those stars. They really like bring your eye all over. Now I use the iridescent faceted gems. I don't even know if I want to, but let's bring them in here and check them out. Because we could put one, oh, you know what? There's so much shimmer that let's use these resin dots, okay? And then that will kind of offset the Glimmer Shimmer Trimmer. Okay. I'm going to try and put one of the dots right in the, where'd it go? Oh, it didn't come off, and my glass mat's slipping around for some reason. It must be sitting on something that is also slippery. Oh, yes, that's kind of fun. And then let's come, oh my goodness. Lisa, like what? Get it together, girl. Let's come way up here with that. Yeah, that's good. I was thinking about putting more. Oh, look at that. I was thinking about putting more, but then I was like, oh, that's enough. So cute. I mean, come on. Yes. Oh, yeah, of course. You tip them. Now, do I want to tip every single person? I mean, the tipping is crazy. There's even a commercial about it now. Like, really? Okay, I'll tell you the one that I was kind of like scratching my head on was they kept bothering me by email. Will you please rate your your lawn technician, because they spray and stuff. And the one I've had for a long time, and I really like him. And I was like, all right, I'll go through the thing and rate them. And I rated him a 5 or whatever. And they're like, would you like to leave him a tip? And I'm like, what? I'm leaving him a tip for something that I paid thousands of dollars for? I don't know. I think I left a tip, and then I was like, I'm not doing that again. But anyway, they got me once, right? You got me. Okay, everybody. Otherwise, I tip very well. Okay, so here was our inspiration card, which led to our sketch. Okay, very easy sketch this week, which led to boop, our cards. So here's one with the beautiful bird and the winterly treetops, featuring the designer series paper. Here's another one featuring designer series paper and the wanted to say dies. And if you are coming in late, I showed you where to find these dies. No, they're not in the catalog, but they're an online exclusive. And frankly, if you want to shop for anything online, or if you go online, you'll be able to see everything. But it's nice to shop in the catalog too, isn't it? Okay, so later tonight, I will be posting a picture of these cards and the sketch. And then that is where you can place your own sketched inspiration cards. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. So I will see you this coming Thursday for Stamp and Chat Live, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. But please like and follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And better yet, go over to the stampingzoo.com and sign up to receive my email. My emails have all sorts of things for you to know. I talk about all of the happenings at the Stamping Zoo. I talk about all of the specials and the fun things going on with Stampin' Up! As a business. And that's where you can always find links to my events first. And sometimes I even give you free tutorials. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Cappy. All right, everyone. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.